Hey guys, it's Davosity, and we're here with ANTUMBRA, or ANTUMBRA, I'm not really sure, but anyway, the creator of this game was inspired by the likes of Silent Hill, Darkseid, Hellraiser, Lovecraft novels, like a ton of really cool stuff. But basically this game was made to he was at a bad point in his life, and then he just basically threw a whole bunch of issues and things that were bothering him into this game and made a game out of it. The game is supposed to be really scary and really challenging also, and you should expect to die. I should expect to die many times, so it sounds great. Either if you guys see the game behind me, then that means I successfully did something that I'm going to try out from now on. I'm trying out the green screen thing, but if I didn't get it to work, then that means it's just green behind me right now, and yeah, so I don't know. Anyway, let's do this. I clicked. Warning, this game has content which many can find offensive and or disturbing. Also, the game is very hard and unforgiving, so don't be surprised to have trouble solving the riddles. This is not Flappy Bird or casual genocide. In order to finish it, you will need to think outside of the box. Don't get used to any rules of the game, as they constantly change, bend, and twist. Think of it as the Dark Souls of adventure games. You will fail over and over. Get used to it. It's fine. Everything you will experience is exactly as planned. And remember, there always is a solution. Okay. So it says, you woke up in a dungeon, it smells like death itself. You hear distant sounds of scratching, and it's heading your way. What do? Wait, run the other direction, or look around. I'm going to play this game as if I'm playing it, or how I would play it, or if I was actually in the game, so I would run. As you run down the corridor, you find yourself in a metal vault. You can hear something running behind you. If you won't act fast, it'll reach you. Go forward? You haven't locked the doors behind you. You're dead, Christopher. Click to restart. Okay, so we didn't make it that time. You woke up in a dungeon and smell, run? Okay, go to the right then? No, you haven't locked... Okay, I have to lock the doors behind me, and that time my name was Michael. Okay, so I am going to run, and I can't go back. What am I supposed to do? Oh, maybe I have to, like, search for something? Do I search for something in the room, maybe? Oh. It appears to be a door switch, which you quickly pull. The doors behind you close, and you hear a strong bump, a loud inhuman scream. Go forward. Okay. Reality around you bends and twists. You find yourself in the middle of a forest. There is a path leading forward, but someone is in your way. He is wearing an odd mask. It's not a mask. I don't want to go forward, but I don't have the option to go back, so I have a feeling like I'm going to die here. The man speaks. Don't go there, please. You can't. You will be hurt. I won't let you go. I love you so much. You are everything I have. Go forward. Punch him. I just want to leave. I don't want to punch this dude. I don't think it's letting me go. I don't think it's going to let me go forward, so I have to... It's forcing me to punch this dude. Okay, I don't really want to, but... You punch him in the mask face. He takes the punch. His eyes bleed. You feel a sudden rush of satisfaction. You want more. You kick him in the stomach and he bends in pain, but quickly recovers to his initial stance. Blood is pouring down from underneath the mask. It feels so good. Can I just go forward? I don't want to... What? You slice his throat. He chokes and gags with his blood, yet remains standing in your way. Just die already. Oh, man. His neck snaps like a dry branch. He died. He is still standing, even after death, but he is an obstacle no more. Ecstasy overwhelms your mind and body. What the hell? I guess go forward, like we're freaking nuts now, right? You come to a crossroad. There's something in the dark. You can hear it moving beside the bushes and trees. Go left. Through the bushes and trees, you come across a small cottage. A presence is walking around the house, ensuring no one will pass. I don't know if I should talk to this dude. I'm gonna go back. And let's go to the right. As you follow the path, you encounter a child standing in the middle of the road. It's your son. He's crying. His eyelids are sewed with barbed wire. Rescue him? As you move toward your mutilated child, a runic barrier flashes before you. Barbed wire spew from your son's eyes, quickly covering his whole body. Oh my god. The closer I get to him, I can't... Okay, I have to be dreaming. This is like gotta be some, like, you know, like this dude's in a coma or something. Like, this can't be real. But it's a nightmare, that's for sure. What does this gold cup stand for, anyway? Okay, so this is every place we've been, perhaps? I'm gonna go ahead and talk to this creepy dude. I know I probably would do this in real life, but... You take a step forward and the creature instantly blinks right in front of you, inches away from your face. It doesn't interact, but all its eyes stare at you. You feel uneasy. Hi. Go into the... Suddenly you find yourself in a weird void. I am Pride. Bow before me. Kneel and beg. Ask for forgiveness. Speak, you disgusting maggot. Describe what a wretched pool of vomit you are. Yeah, I guess the second one. We are in hell, silly Willy. Your own private personal hell. I'm stupid? Of course you are. You're a brainless, mindless bag of meat and bones. My mother never loved me? You bet she didn't. You're a disgrace. You ruined her life. I have no future. Of course you have. And a bright one. You'll live doing pointless things and you'll die, leaving behind nothing but rotting meat and bones. You'll die unmissed, unnoticed. I'm weak and miserable. What? Can you repeat that? I'm weak and miserable? What did you say? Say it louder, I can't hear you. I said louder. I'm weak and miserable. Can I go now? That's the spirit. Ready to die? No. Okay, I guess I have to answer yes. Then I grant you death. You are now free from me. For a time. Broken and bleeding, crawling at the bottom. Now you have the chance to rise beyond. See you soon. Very strange so far. Okay, run the other direction. Lock the door, and this time we're gonna go to the right. You enter a hallway. There are dozens of doors on both sides of the corridor. At the end, you see a wall of water. Step forward. Observe? The liquid wall is still far away. The corridor is silent. You hear only your own breathing. Okay. You move deeper into the hallway. As you step, all the doors burst into violent knocking and bumping. You feel endangered. Observe. The liquid wall is still far away. The corridor is silent. You hear only your own breathing. Okay. I'm gonna die doing this, aren't I? You move deeper into the hallway. As you step, all the doors burst into violent knocking and bumping, and you feel endangered. Okay, the corridor is silent again. I think I have to wait for the banging to go away. Like, I think I'm imagining myself tiptoeing through this hallway. At least that's the vibe I get. I'm supposed to go slowly. If I keep stepping forward, I'm probably gonna die. You move deeper into the hallway. As you step, all the doors no. Observe. You're around the middle of the corridor. All the doors are bursting with violent knocking and bumping, enraged by your presence. Now the corridor is silent. You hear only your own breathing. Okay, step forward. Oh, God. You've almost reached the end. The corridor is silent. You hear only... Okay, step forward. That was a loud splashing sound. I thought I was freaking dead. Anyway... It's not funny. Probably funny. It's probably funny. Anyway, you are underwater. At the bottom, surprised? You discover that you can breathe. The water is strangely thick, like fresh jelly. It also has a very foul taste. So we're swimming in blood. We're swimming in blood, I think. Pretty sure. The beach is covered with dead bodies. You notice none of them have a face, just numbers burned into their skin where the face was supposed to be. Your clothes are dripping wet. Follow the beach, I guess. An archangel stands by the water. I've killed them all, so I could go to heaven. I can take you with me if you want. Hi? I am lazy, but violence and pain motivate me. If you want me to flap my wings and fly, you need to hurt me. Don't worry, I enjoy it. Okay, this is pretty gross, but I think I'm supposed to... Okay, that was just weird. It was going nowhere. I was just punching this angel dude in the face, I guess, and... yeah. Never mind. Let's just forget that ever happened. So now, we're going to the jungle. The vegetation is very dense here. As you go through bushes and vines, you spot a friendly snake. Hello, kind sir. Would you like to pet me? No. A tall wall rises in front of you. It has a gap, which you can use to get to the other side, but there is a weird fire burning which blocks your way. I don't think the fire is going to do it. Maybe the fire is not real. Walk through the fire. You take a step into the fire and you start burning. You take off your burning clothes, but the fire is like glued to your body. You die a painful death. So the fire is real. Fire is real. Well. Okay, I'm gonna try to rescue him. This may not be good, but it's definitely an ending that we haven't gotten, so... As you move forward, your mutilate child, the runic barrier flashes before you. Barbed wire spew from your son's eyes, quickly covering his whole body. You cannot force yourself to cross the barrier. You are helpless, worthless, a pitiful excuse for a father. Daddy, why won't you help me? Daddy, I'm scared. It hurts so much. Ugh. Alright. You won't go there. The path is now blocked by that runic circle, and your son is probably already dead, so what's the point? So I won't go back? Damn, dude. Let's try petting the snake, I guess. Let's see what happens. Pet the snake. Ah, that feels great. You know what? You're so kind. Wish our snake god would be like you. Suddenly, pineapples. Okay. Alright then. Okay, so I went through the walkthrough, and how we get through the fire is immediately after you get out of the water, you have to go to the jungle. So we still got that. Go deeper into the jungle, and we have to walk through the fire. Your wet clothes protect you from the fire. The flames die behind you as you cross the passage. Crossroad of three paths. Swamp, desert, and jungle. You sense like something has happened here in plain sight. Looks like you found a secret way to free yourself from this nightmare. What? Okay, so this guy is officially high. Either he's high or on drugs or what. I don't know. Or he's having the weirdest nightmare ever. So desert, swamp, jungle. I'm gonna go to the desert because we haven't been to the desert. The wind blows, pushing endless amount of sand through the world. You're on God's mercy. Sand. Everything is sand. You've been traveling for 2 years and 68 days. You're exhausted. Keep going. Let's go to the swamp. The swamp smells like fecal and sulfur, and the stench almost makes you vomit. And you have this weird feeling in the back of your head, like someone's watching you. Okay, keep going. Whoa. You see a huge snake being. A powerful aura of lust and desire surrounds her. Hello, handsome. Let's play a game. You'll give me my name, and I'll give you his name. Sorry, I don't know your name. Really? She says with disappointment. You don't see what's in front of your eyes. What a joke, she laughs. After looking through the walkthrough, we actually have to go to the swamp, and there are some hidden... I didn't notice this at first, because, like, I guess I'm not playing on full screen or whatever, but there's some, like... I can actually see them now. There's actually some invisible see-through dudes here. Like, there's one here? No. Where is he? There's dudes that are floating here. That's one. And then there's another guy here, and then, I don't know where there he is. Oh, wait, I have to find all three at once, I think. Oh, crap. Oh, here it is. Her name's Heber. Good, Heber laughs, but I lied. I've forgotten his name. We all did. Because he did. Maybe Cicada? Or, well, no. Tell them I've sent you. You can find them in heaven. So how do I get to heaven, then? I guess I have to keep going? Oh, no. Go back. And we have to actually... Now we talk to the angel dude. The angel dude will take us to heaven after punching him in the face a whole bunch of times or whatever. Like, but he doesn't take you unless you solve the Heber puzzle first. So... Okay, that took a while. Anyway, you are in heaven, but there is no heaven. Gates are closed. And, oh, Cicada guards the entrance. You hear a voice in your head. You've won. Await our arrival. Heber sent me. Heber is a liar. She forces others to keep her promises. Escallion is the name, but the name lost his owner. Find him, make him remember. Door number 6. Cross no other. Escallion. I'm going to walk the desert until something happens. That's my plan right now. That's what I'm gonna do. Keep going. Sad, everything is sad. You've been traveling for 39 years and 48 days. You've been traveling for 40 years. Suddenly you hear a powerful voice coming from above. Enough. Okay. You find yourself on the outskirts of a huge city. Ancient skyscrapers are towering above the horizon. Yes? Something awful happened here. You can smell rotting meat, but no bodies are to be found. The city is silent, yet you can feel strong tension in the air. Something is bound to happen. Well, I don't want to go back, but, like, the sewers and the hospital are my only options. Hospital. The hospital is ruined. You spot some movement in one of the windows on the upper floor. Fountain nearby has some black ooze at the bottom. This place gives you the creeps. Neither one of these options sounds good either. Inspect the ooze or go inside. Fine, inspect the ooze. The fluid is pitch black like tar. There are hairs floating on the surface. Okay. Go inside then. The corridor is very cold and thin. There is a trail of blood leading further, and the floor is covered with odd-looking worms. I have nowhere else to go. You enter a small room with 3 doors labeled 17, 9, and 3. You can sense someone is standing on the other side of each door, waiting. A strong sensation of danger fills this place. Look around. As you inspect the room, you notice a writing on the ceiling. This isn't a game. This is real. Okay, Okay. The doors vanish behind you. A sudden wave floods your heart, mind, and soul. You feel lonely and miserable, enraged and hopeless, weak and fragile. A presence manifests before you. I fall and cry? I'm assuming that's what it means. As tears stream down your face, you hear a voice. I am God in here. I am God here and only here. What is happening to me? Nothing beyond what I feel each and every day of my life. What I feel when I wake up, when I go to sleep, when I play with my son, or when I embrace my wife. Oh, but there's more. Because I can. Because this is the only place where I have this magnitude of power and control. By tormenting you, I set myself free. But I didn't do anything wrong. Oh, it's not about what you did, but what I did. What I am doing. Or should I say, what I am not doing. I don't understand. I have the power to create wonders, miracles beyond your wildest dreams, and can weave reality's shape and history, breathe life into it. I could grant you heaven. Then why won't you? Every god needs followers, needs people who would believe in him. I have only a handful of those, but I am lacking something even more crucial. What is that? I lack faith, my own faith. I do not believe in myself, and if a god does not believe in himself, he will perish, and his realm turns into this. Free me, I believe in you. Not good enough, I'm sorry, but you need to pay for your mistake. 3301 warned you. Should have listened. Time to die, Richard. Wait, no, please? They always reject the obvious, like they haven't seen it coming. When the outcome is always the same. God raises his hand. Goodbye, Joseph. He points his finger at your torso. In less than a blink of an eye, your ribcage explodes. Your death is rather merciful, as you lose consciousness the moment after. Okay, so I looked through the walkthrough again, and I completely forgot about when we went to heaven and those guys told us the name of the god. Because the guy behind the door said that he considered himself a god in that room, correct? But we can only go through door number 6, and number 6 only. But I don't remember there being a door number 6. But anyway, I don't know. It seems like the thing to do right now. So we're going to go further. Okay, so these are the doors. I'm not opening... Can we do anything... Can we do anything with the numbers, maybe? Ah, I can flip it. Now? Are you God? You enter a void of white flames and light. There is a giant being standing before you. Fire shrouds him entirely, yet he suffers no harm. He gazes at something above with arms wide open. I am sorry I don't know your name. Being speak with passion. His voice is gentle and warm. Partially, I am everything what is good in him. And I am dying. Say my name. Okay, I think I have to talk to the snake again, because I went to heaven to try to get the name, and it turns out it won't let me type the name in because I don't know the name, but I do know the name, but apparently, I don't know, maybe something weird happened with the save file. So hopefully I will be able to say his name this time by typing it. Are you God? Your name is... God's eyes open wider. A shy spark of hope glitters inside. It feels like time has stopped and every particle of existence holds its breath, awaiting. This is... Thank you so very much, because this is not a game. Game idea, my boredom. Graphics, my laziness. Sound effects, my throat, mostly. Inspiration, stuff I see when I close my eyes. Thanks to Dorothy, Jacob, Aaliyah, and Sad Cat Studio. This game is hard as F. You can consider reading this text a huge achievement. Now hold your thumbs for my sake, because making games even such as this is even more challenging, but I want to keep making them. I hope one day I'll succeed, but the odds are strong and almost all against me. Thanks for playing, and kudos. This is a very, very interesting, surreal game. It's an interesting game. It's an interesting game. I still don't know some of what I did see or play, but it's interesting. It was interesting. I hope you guys enjoyed ANTUMBRA. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Take care, guys. You haven't locked the doors behind you. You're dead, Christopher. Click to restart. Okay, so we didn't make it that time. You woke up in a dungeon and smell, run? Okay, go to the right then? No, you haven't locked... Okay, I have to lock the doors behind me, and that time my name was Michael. Okay, so I am going to run, and I can't go back. What am I supposed to do? Oh, maybe I have to, like, search for something? Do I search for something? And over. Get used to it. It's fine. Everything you will experience is exactly as planned. And remember, there always is a solution. Okay. So it says, you woke up in a dungeon, it smells like death itself. You hear distant sounds of scratching, and it's heading your way. What do you do? Wait, run the other direction, or look around. I'm going to play this game as if I'm playing it, or how I would play it, or if I was actually in the game, so I would run. As you run down the corridor, you find yourself in a metal vault. You can hear something running behind you. If you won't act fast, it'll reach you. Go forward? Hey guys, it's Davosity, and we're here with ANTUMBRA, or ANTUMBRA, I'm not really sure, but anyway, the creator of this game was inspired by the likes of Silent Hill, Darkseid, Hellraiser, Lovecraft novels, like a ton of really, really cool stuff. But basically this game was made to, he was at a bad point in his life, and then he just basically threw a whole bunch of issues and things that were bothering him into this game and made a game out of it. The game is supposed to be really scary and really challenging also, and you should expect to die. I should expect to die many, many times, so it sounds great! Either if you guys see the game behind me, then that means I successfully did something that I'm gonna try out. Thing in the room, maybe? Oh. It appears to be a door switch, which you quickly pull. The doors behind you close and you hear a strong bump. A loud inhuman scream. Go forward. Okay. Reality around you bends and twists. You find yourself in the middle of a forest. There is a path leading forward, but someone is in your way. He is wearing an odd mask. It's not a mask. I don't want to go forward, but I don't have the option to go back, so I have from now on. I'm trying out the green screen thing, but if I didn't get it to work, then that means it's just green behind me right now, and yeah, so I don't know. Anyway, let's do this. I clicked. Warning, this game has content which many can find offensive and or disturbing. Also, the game is very hard and unforgiving, so don't be surprised to have trouble solving the riddles. This is not Flappy Bird or casual genocide. In order to finish it, you will need to think outside of the box. Don't get used to any rules of the game, as they constantly change, bend, and twist. Think of it as the Dark Souls of adventure games. You will fail over